We are producing more than 380 million tons of plastic every single year. 50% of that plastic gets thrown away after one single use. In this speech, I'd like to shed some light on the importance of government action when it comes to plastic pollution. A federal ban on single-use plastics would reduce plastic pollution and benefit the environment. I'll go over why plastic pollution is a problem, why implementing a ban on single-use plastics would be beneficial, and offer up tips on how you can help. First off, plastic pollution harms the environment, affecting the people and animals in it. Plastic pollution is defined as excessive plastic waste that has accumulated over time. The United Nations Environmental Program says that plastic is not biodegradable, meaning that it does not go away on its own, or if it does, it takes a very long time. I'm talking about thousands of years. So if you were to throw away a plastic bag, that bag will not break down on its own in your lifetime. Marine wildlife, in particular, are affected by plastic pollution. The United States Environmental Protection Agency says that marine wildlife is more disposed to choking, ingesting, and getting caught up in plastic. Plastic waste can also contaminate our own water supplies, affecting human health. The United States Environmental Protection Agency says that carcinogenic chemicals found in plastics can contaminate our tap water. So if we ingest that tap water, we can end up having certain immune disorders. After explaining why plastic pollution is a problem, let's move on to what the government can do to help. The US government should place a federal ban on single-use plastics. A ban on single-use plastics would reduce the usage by a lot. There are certain states where this type of ban, or certain cities where this type of ban has been implemented already. And for example, 5 cities combined, they create a population of about roughly 12 million people. And together they've been able to cut down plastic bag usage by 6 billion bags per year. Government intervention would mean that there'd be less waste in the ocean if we were to implement that type of ban on single-use plastics. Logically speaking, if there was less plastic going around and ending up in the water, less marine wildlife would be dying or be affected by the plastic pollution. A ban would mean there'd be less plastic to also contaminate our own water supplies. Similar logic applies here as before. There's less plastic roaming around polluting our waters. There's less chance that we humans end up ingesting that and suffer the health risks. Furthermore, now that we've gone over what the government can do to help, I'd like to call attention to what you, the audience, can do to help in this battle against plastic pollution. There are a variety of ways in which you can help, ranging from reaching out to local government officials to changing or making small choices at home, like choosing to recycle from now on. I encourage you to lobby your local representatives in government. You are their constituents, and it's your right to advocate for the changes you want to see in your community. And I think that plastic pollution is just as good a cause as any other one. You can write to them, you can even talk to them directly. So there's lots of options. I encourage you to try to avoid single-use plastics. Don't be part of the problem. Lean more towards biodegradable products and recyclables. That means use a tote bag instead of buying a plastic grocery bag at the store. Use a reusable water bottle instead of buying giant packs of water bottles. Something else you could do is pick up litter when you see it. It might seem like a small task that doesn't make much of a difference, but if everybody in the world pick up the trash whenever they see it, the world would be a much cleaner place. If you want your city to look clean, you have to take a part and make the first step. Not only would a federal ban on single-use plastics reduce plastic pollution, but it also help the environment and the people in it. I've gone over why plastic pollution is an issue, and I've explained why plastic or single-use plastic banning is favorable, and I've given you tips on how to help fight against plastic pollution. Plastic pollution will remain an issue for years to come, long after all of us are gone, and it will affect humans as much as it does animals. A federal ban on single-use plastic would mitigate these problems though. You can help stop plastic pollution by advocating and also implementing eco-friendly habits into your day-to-day life. This speech was meant to show you that government action is needed in order to combat the problems we're facing with plastic pollution. In the end, it is our jobs as citizens to look after our city, and I encourage you all to take action starting now. Thank you.